Well, that's a great start. Hasn't done that one for a while. Game was open, I pressed to start, it then crashed. When I tabbed back. Oh, that is right. Oh, quiet. So yeah, last time, multi. This time, engineer, which I really, really doubt will be hard. Maybe, but probably not. Especially not Eclipse 1. Which kind of turret do I want? There's a Lucy. I think I'm going to go mobile turrets. 1 to annoy people, and 2 because I feel like by the end of Eclipse they'll be more useful. Actually, no, I haven't used stationary turrets for ages. I might as well use them a bit. I actually prefer mobile turrets, but shush. One coin. Ray. Well, I see several enemies over there, but none that I can get to. That's actually a good point. The turrets will be spawning at half health. Maybe that could be a reason to do... I don't know. Maybe that could be a reason to do stationary turrets the whole time. I'll see what happens as I go. Though they'll only be able to take a few hits. That's the only thing. That's why I think mobile turrets could be more useful. Also because mobile turrets can slow enemies, while stationary turrets are unable to. They've locked onto an enemy. Don't know where. Oh, there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. I don't see any chests around here. I'd imagine they're all in other bits. Oh. That didn't work. Anyway. I'll check over here. It's Eclipse 1, so a bad run won't mean so much. Anything over there should die. Well, I see a multi-shop all the way over there. Yeah, I can make that. Oop. Pop. Good. One more. Yeah, that works. No, lock on. There we go. I'll just leave the turret there. Yeah, for that exact reason. Though there really isn't that much. I say that and there's a chest here. Speed? That is fine, though less useful than it could be. I see Sticky Bomb and an unknown. I might take Sticky Bomb because that's actually potential for quite a bit of damage given the 3 sources. Well, there is a big chest over there. Can't ping it, apparently. What's the third option? The third option is less relevant. Proportionally not too good. Only one more out when I already have 4. No, I'll go question mark. I'll gamble. I chose correctly. Whee! Drone. No. I'll get this and then decide whether or not I do the thing. Hooray! Not the worst. Yeah, Rex is definitely very fun. One more. There we go. Actually, that's pretty decent given the 3 sources of damage. Yeah, no, Rex is my favourite character in the game, so that's good. Well, I can already see where I'm going to put turrets, assuming I can get up there. Well, not necessarily. Nah, actually, I can't get up there. That works. I don't have both of them. There we go. Yeah, he's very fun, though you need to be careful on trying to not kill him. Because he has fragility issues with how he hurts himself. I'm surprised that one didn't hit me. Run. Yeah, I have no healing items, so that time that hit me. I need to get in close. There we go. I'm not really scared about the Great Wisp. Or really anything here. I just need to... Well, that turret's... Yeah, definitely dead soon, if not now. Great Wisp is dead. Yeah, Acrid is a very close second for me. But Rex easily comes out on top. I thought I was close enough. Fair enough. Ow. Oh, fair enough. That works. Dead. What I get? Double guillotine. I'm very fine with that. Maybe I do want a healing drone or 2. Nah. Hi. Yeah, now overall, I like all the characters. They're all very close together. Even Artificer, she's actually not as bad as people say she is. Like, by far, she's actually one of the strongest. Not double elite, so I'll use my newfound items and murder them both very easily. Well, it's quite obvious what I'm going to do, considering I'm engineer. I don't know how many missiles I just threw out. 3, apparently. Armor versus... more crit. Armor could have probably made more sense, especially considering what just happened with the Titan. Titans. No. Corpse Bloom is a terrible item, and is the only one I will call actually bad. Especially past Eclipse 5. Because it doesn't get half healing, it gets quarter healing. It double dips on the halving. because it gets the pool halved and the applied healing halved. It's not very good. That works. If I don't find one of the switches, I don't mind, but I would definitely like finding the switches because they all missed. Okay, you get special treatment. Your special treatment was death, just a different form. I'll go over here. Actually, no, I'll go through this way so I can see things. No, Gen 6's starters are actually very interesting. 7, yeah. The final forms of the starters in 7 were good. The primary forms, like the first ones, only Litten, really, which is why I chose Litten. Gen 8, I don't remember. I'll choose when I play them. Hooray! Yeah, well that is what I'm going to do if I can find the switches. I'm not going to make it the most priority. But if I see them, I will do them. I know there are some people who literally live by them, like, by law. Like, you must do them. Oh, that works. I wanted armor anyway. I just also wanted damage. But yeah, then Gen 9, I actually quite like the look of them. I usually play by full clearing anyway, so that works. I have stationary turrets. I don't have a scrapper, I don't really want that anyway. Actually, I'll put that down. I'm double jumping to see over things, to see if I can see the switches. And so far, the answer is not really. I haven't seen them yet. I could have walked past them easily. Soldier syringe could be interesting, but only because of the items I already have. I would rather keep them than lose certain ones in conversions. If there's a scrapper, though, I'll happily make some syringes. I have no idea where these buttons are. I haven't seen either of them yet. I actually really liked the Gen 6 starters, especially Fennekin. But then saying that, out of Gen 6, I didn't really like Jespin. It was fine, but it just felt the most bland. Where Froki and Fennekin were both interesting, for me at least. But then saying that, I like Delphox the most out of all three of them. Because they decided to turn the fire fighting starter on its head and make it a fire psychic. And that's actually a really interesting type. I genuinely haven't seen either of the switches. There's one. I don't know why I put that there. Apparently they count as enemies. There's one. I'll look around a bit more, unless I'm being blind and it's just one there. No. I will look around some more. But I'm not going to spend loads of time. But I am now unable to place down a second turret. If I place down the first one again, then the second one would overwrite the thing. I'm hoping it's on this side, because I'm on this side. If only I had a radar. That would be useful. I don't think it's on this side. Maybe through here? In that case then, we are opposites on Gen 6. And I'm not really scared of this run, even if I waste time doing this. The power gain from doing it could be worth it, but if not, I don't really care. I'm just confused. I'm pretty sure I've checked every spot. Or at least I want to say I have. Oh, right there. Well, I'm definitely going to do it now because I've sunk in some time. Also, I like how in lore it actually explains why Lemurians pop up from the ground. They live underground. Even that isn't some random game design thing. They actually put a reason to that too. Probably shouldn't quite use them like that. I didn't press shift apparently, even though I'm 90% sure I did. Yeah, one of those turrets isn't going to live very long. Oh no, it killed the blazing. I'm definitely looking at the screen. No. This one is it just called... Yeah, Blazing Wolverine. They're not named. I was gonna say the fire one is the bigger threat, and then the turrets just melted the ice one. Well, that was easy. I know I obviously have 2 guillotines, which is very, very useful for that, but that was funny. So now I can do this. Oh! That turret can clear out the rest. I am not taking Corpse Bloom. That would completely ruin the Bustling Fungus and turrets idea. I'm actually kind of happy that I got this first, because I see Bustling Fungus and turrets as cheap. I'll do it, but I prefer the other turrets anyway. Plus, that's a chest die. No, that's not a chest, that's a corpse. Never mind. Plus, when it comes to the turrets, the reason I prefer the mobile ones is because past a certain point, your turrets will die anyway, so you might as well get some more use out of them. I don't know why I'm placing one there and I'm going to place one here, but, you know, why not? Only one of them is actually fully covered by the healing. One of them isn't. Pop! Going to go down for the suck attack? Yeah. Sure, that's exactly where I wanted that to go. Pop! No, you die. There we go. Dead. Another stealth kit. Not the worst, not the best. Also, something fun and completely, like, unnecessary that I like to do with the turrets is with the mobile turret, you place a mine on one. And then it was just... No, I have 0 drop frames. So, I guess it's probably just you. Yeah, place spider mines on a mobile turret and you have a mobile mine. Because the turrets will run towards enemies and then the mine leaps off, like, the face bit. Fine, I'll do the thing. Which I'll do the thing even better. No, I have literally no drop frames for once, which is nice. A scrapper, hooray! Maybe refresh the page, see if that works. Sometimes it does. I need to remember to not get rid of the bustling fungus. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, also another scrapper. Anything else to get rid of? Not really. Oh, kinda wish I took that crowbar earlier. I'm happy I didn't, but I kinda wish I did. No, that's too far gone. At least it's not Eclipse 4, because that Stone Golem would probably already be here. Oh. Yay! Oh, there he is. Almost. Kind of surprised I don't have any on Death Explosion things yet. Common enough. I say that when for once I have Soldier Syringe and Lens His Glasses together. Been a long time since I've had that. Place that down there. And yeah. Thought that was another imp. Do I do the third? Yeah, I'll do the third. I'll hold off on the third. I don't... Given the money I have, I doubt I need to do all three of them. Oh, there's another Shrine of Blood over there anyway. Yeah, that turret's fine. I'll just... See? It lived. Ignore that to make a new... Ignore that to make a new one, I had to break the old one. 3 Shrines of Blood, though. And fair enough. Hopefully fun. That is useful. Draco healing is always a good thing. Boop. Yeah, come this way. See how well that works. I might not bother with the other Shrines of Blood. On the other hand, they are there. I don't really feel a need to scrap anything else. This is becoming a very easy run. I'm 22 minutes in on stage 3. Yeah, 22 minutes in on stage 3, and it feels more like I'm 12 minutes in. Yeah, well, I did multi, so now I'm on engineer. I'm just gonna stand here and do this. Oh, there's actually enemies around. Fine. I'll only do each one twice. There's no reason to do each one 3. I wish I had more movement speed, but for earlier clips, that genuinely isn't a problem. That's fine. Dead. Fireworks, not the worst. Not the best either. That is pretty bad. I might run back to the scrapper, actually. Nah. Too slow. So I will look at what's over here. Well, no, the scrapper is only over there, which is actually not too far, and I could do more daggers along the way. There were 4 Shrines of Blood on this stage. Yeah, I'll invest in blood. Not blood. Well, yes, blood, because I'm making enemies bleed. You know what I meant. There are medkits. Oh, and there's a scrapper right here. Oop. Ow, fine. You get turrets. Do I want a medkit? I'll take... Actually, yeah. I will. So I was going to invest in damage, but actually, I think this will work. Ow. Well, to the boss. I'm 90% sure I'll be fine. I'll put it there. And then I'll put this one there. Imp Overlord. Okay, well, bye turrets. Or it can just look through. Oh, those are fair enough. But yeah, I was correct with bye turrets. I've just walked into that. No. There. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I'll be fine. Ow. He learned. Sure. He's one with the fence now. He is dead. Yeah, that's why I put that there, because they can't actually, the ground enemies can't actually reach it. The boss can. But the boss is now dead. And I got another jump. Like I said, I'm not necessarily scared of the enemies in this run. Like, yeah, they can kill me, but I can kill them. I want to say you can actually place stuff on the fence, because you can stand on the fence. That could be useful to know. Where is... Ooh, a ukulele. Oh, there it is. Oh, and that. Well, I did half its health, which means that the next one won't do the other half because I had crowbar. That's fine. Ow. Oh, it did. Hooray! Not sure about the turret. It may or may not live. Did not. Oh well. I'm gonna assume that the Wandering Vagrant is coming this way. Oh yeah, it is. That's fine. I don't know why I'm deciding to fight this one with my actual primary attack, but sure. Yes, there is one of them too. Fair enough. Ow. They hit the ceiling. I don't know what that hit in midair, but sure. Ah, the turret died. That works. I know they shouldn't necessarily go so close together, but oh well. Oh, red. A resonance disc. Fair enough. That means that everything in my current loadout is able to use the bands now. This resonance disc can activate from the turrets as well. I keep forgetting I have 3 jumps, not 2. Dead. I'll do this a few times. Finally an oh. Oh yeah, finally an equipment, but oh, that equipment. Pop! Pop! Ow. Yeah, that might have been a stupid decision, but oh well, it worked. Also, resonance disc. How expensive? No. Because I would like chest money. That's fine. That works. Oh, there's a chest. Fair enough. And the turrets are dead. Yeah, people say Engineer's Primary is bad. 1, you release slightly early. And 2, it's not. It's just got low range. It's not a bad primary. Less usable than some of the others, yeah. But, yeah, not... I don't think any character has a bad primary. I'd actually argue Rex's is the best. It's the most accurate, and heals you. What is that? I do have a green scrap. Ow. I don't have a turret yet. Do the wiggles. And put that there. I've already opened that. And here is an adaptive chest. And in the chest is... Actually, yeah, why not? I know it's expensive, but sure, how much? 5175. Dead. Not yet. Now dead. And all his friends. And there's something up there. Another ukulele, which I will happily take, and another fireband. What's up here? Mushroom? Nothing? Nothing. I'm assuming there's something over there. Hello, Mr. Golem. I knew the word. Oh. No. How much? Almost enough for the red. There is an equipment drone, though I don't really see much of a reason to give my equipment away, because I only have the one. If I find another equipment that I want, then yeah, sure. Might as well. But I don't. So this one has mobility in it. More healing for my things, so I can actually pick it up. Wiggle. There we go. Dead? Not dead. Now dead. I think I have enough now. Away! And a chest here. Oh, now I don't. But, no. Away! How much was it? 5175. Okay. Couple enemies then. I could fight the Shrine of Combat, but there's no reason to. So what is this? Hopefully something good. Actually, yeah, considering the turrets, that's pretty decent. They kill, and then they get an ice effect. And that ice effect will then protect them from other things. I see that as actually kind of worth it. Yeah, I will move on. I don't know where I'm going to put the turrets. Here? That works. Stone Titans. Ow. Well, that's one almost dead. Or, correction, dead. Yeah, that Titan decided to walk straight into an ice field. I don't know why, it just did. I win. And I got a third ukulele. Which I'm happy about. Hop. Yeah, I might want to move them to the ground now, but that was just to keep them out of the way in case it was, actually, I guess on this stage, not many enemies would really be ground exclusive. Yeah, it just keeps them out of the way of ground enemies. Of which there are very few currently. So, an interesting placement though. Also, it gives a really good look down the tunnel. Ow. Actually, yeah, it gives a really good look down the tunnel. Anyway, is there anything in here? Oh. Whee! Yeah, Volcanic Egg isn't the best, but it's still not the worst. I don't know what equipment I'd call the worst. I don't really have much of a one that is the worst. Thing down there. An actual threat. which it now sees me. I know I put the turrets down over there, and I am trying to kind of drag the enemy over here, but I may not need to. Plus, with it being an overloading, I just need to make sure it takes that. They're dead. Takes at least some damage every less than 6, I think, seconds. Oh, they didn't die. Fair enough. I thought they were guaranteed to be dead. Hello. More crit. Pop! No. Well then, every enemy come over here and see what happens. I have less mines than I thought I did. They recharge really slowly. That's funny. It's almost like they're powerful. Ow. You can tell that I'm not being careful, like, at all. That's an overloading Raider-Wisp. Deadly for the turrets, but easy enough to dodge. Also, it's very rare that you see an overloading Raider-Wisp. At least within the first loop. Later on, they're very common. They're just elite Raider-Wisps. Raider-Wisps are actually relatively common. This is the crit run, and I'm very happy about that. I just kind of wish that I had Predatory Instincts. That one. Ow. Oh, I died. Wait. Well, prophecy fulfilled. I did say it was easy. Off stream. I did die. Though, that was entirely my fault. I even said about how I wasn't really being very careful. So that is actually part of the reason why, when it comes to the bans, I don't necessarily go for them. Because, yeah, they're good. But I find the time it takes to be able to get them just isn't worth it. At least a lot of the time. Unless you immediately know where the, unless you immediately know where the things are, then it's just not worth it. But yeah. That was a funny death, because that was entirely my fault. Good. No chance of hitting that. Actually? Yeah, sure. Transcendence with mobile turrets, especially if I get Genesis Loop, is quite fun. I keep thinking I have both when I don't. Transcendence on the turrets is always a fun thing. I feel like it would actually be really useful for Eclipse if I got Genesis Loop, because harder things means the explosion is more useful. There is a Shrine of the Mountain, so it could be worth it. There's also Shrine of Chance, which is not bad. And not enough. And not actually that bad, considering how the beam works. Fair enough. Pop! I know there are enemies around, but yeah. Unlike the previous run, I'll actually be some kind of careful. Because, well, yeah, it is the early Eclipse. It's still hard mode. It's still Monsoon, like, as the base level. Which is not necessarily that easy in itself. It's actually a hard game, as much as people with 2 billion Luna coins and a lot of knowledge of the game, either together or not, would have you believe it's not. 10% chance to do... It's actually pretty decent. Another reason I like marble turrets, and the previous run would have actually been amazing for them, especially if I'd converted the Bustling Fungus into bleeds. They're really, really good for making things happen. They have a very high rate of proccing things compared to the stationary turrets. Oh, it's a barrel. I'm waiting for enemies to spawn because I want the big chest. Oh, here's one. I say that when so far the 10% chance for the beams hasn't really gone off. Beams? Bombs. Yeah, sure. I know they have a lower proc coefficient, but the maths does work out as better overall. Funny. I have Rejuvenation Rack on a run where I have Transcendence. I either get to choose, do I keep Transcendence, or do I scrap Rejuvenation Rack and hope there's a red cauldron or printer or whatever? Oh, what? No, white cauldron, not red cauldron. Dead. So, if I get Genesis Loop, I'm keeping the Transcendence. Attack! They're attacking the wrong one now. This isn't useful. One of my turrets is dead anyway. That may even kill, it didn't. That did. That's one dead. Now the second one. Don't know why it came so close to the ground, but fair enough. Yeah, those little poles actually work for blocking line of sight for the thing. I'm keeping Transcendence. Oh, and Red Whip. They're actually quite good for the turrets. That lets them move between place to place much faster. Well then, if there's a red printer or a scrapper, I will. I might as well just summon both. They're still never going to be as fast as me, but they are now decently fast. Oh. And here's this. Which will actually help given the plans for Genesis Loop. That shouldn't kill, but it might. With things like that, it will. pretty decent too. Yeah, spider mines are really aggressive if you actually watch how they work. Plus you can do that. There is a Luna there. Oh, look. What is this? Don't know. I have no reason to take it. I'm not going to take it, because that would be 3 of them, which against the final boss would probably not end very well. Yes, both very good. I might just move on. I don't really feel much of a need to get anything else. Transcendence does introduce a lot... Well, there's a multi-shop over there, I might as well get that. It does introduce a lot of... No need... Also, that sounds makes glasses. Yeah, no need for healing items anymore. And speed, but I think I want the damage. I already have Red Whip. Up. I want to say that'll lead to the golem's death. Yep. What's the boss? A stone titan, which is right here. Done. Oh. The game is really giving me the choice of do I want shields or health. Maybe I do keep Rejuvenation Rack and I get rid of Transcendence. I don't know. I don't think I'll get rid of anything yet. I think I'll keep them as they are, at least for right now. Plus there's no scrapper that I've seen so far anyway. So, I literally have no reason to get rid of anything because I can't. But, I don't know. Could go either way. In terms of right now, Transcendence. In terms of future, regular healing. But then that also depends on how far I plan to take the run. Alright, that's a 4th. Never mind, that's fine. And all but 1 hit, I think. Fine, I'll move. Oh, you're actually active now. And dead. Hop! Yeah, much less items, but I feel like this run is a much better start than the other one was. There's a big drone, which I probably won't buy. Might have been stuff spawning up here. Oh, it's 2 big drones. Fair enough. That also means that I probably won't have very much in the way of chests. Cautious slug. I was right. Anyway. I am very fine with that. I don't have enough for that. There is a scrapper. Yeah, overall, there's really not much I can really change or need to. The only thing is to get rid of Transcendence, I would have to find a cleansing pool. So I think it does actually make sense to scrap the healing items I have. And go the Transcendence route. Just because there's a scrapper now, rather than a chance of something that might come up and might be useful. Because there's a chance that it will be a Radiant Pearl, and a chance that it will just be a regular Pearl. So, yeah, I think that'll be my deciding factor. I'll scrap a few things. Feels very odd scrapping reds and yellows. Even weirder seeing that scrap color. Actually, I think doing that means that Gorg's Opus won't be active on those specific ones. Oh well. That's not too expensive, but I really doubt I need it. But on the other hand, I kind of want one. Or two. So for that I'd need 3,000 and a bit. So, I don't know. I don't have enough for that anyway. And with these... imps. I'm assuming that the spider mines must see those explodey things as enemies of some kind, because they've gone for the pots as well. Yeah. I somehow doubt that I'll be going for one of the big drones though, because that'll take a lot of time to gather the money. I think I do take the recycler, at least to begin with, for this stage. Or maybe for the rest of the run. I don't know. There's another recycler. Which actually means I'll be able to recycle this recycler. Let's see what this one becomes. Can you not recycle recyclers? Fair enough. I thought you could. Expensive, but sure. You know, overall, I really, really doubt I'll lose this run. I only lost the last run because I was being stupid, but kind of stupid on purpose. I wasn't really being careful at all. Also, I didn't actually notice that the overloading Greater Wisp was actually aiming at me when it killed me. More enemies. Who is now dead. Meow. Well, I see this chest, and I guess I might as well get at least one of the big drones. Maybe I do carry the recycler for a while. Ow. Fine, I'll actually attack with my primary. As far as I'm concerned, on engineer, his shift is his primary when you have harpoons. I actually almost do have enough for the other drone as well. That could work. I didn't mean to press right click. I think it's the way I hold my I think it's the way that I hold my hand on my mouse. That one was on purpose. Actually, I think if I'm going to get this drone, I might as well do the boss. Get the money that way. Oh, it spawned down there. I thought it was up with me. 1, 2, Magma Worm. Dune Striders. Oh. Fair enough. Genesis Loop, go. Oh, Genesis Loop, no go. Why no Genesis Loop? I still have Genesis Loop. There we go. It died. I need more attack speed. Ow. I just walked straight into that. Top one. Ooh, a Luna coin. Maybe I should go quickly run up and grab the Gorog's Opus. Oh. Oh. I thought he was going to go down into the... Okay, fair enough. There we go. Genesis Loop. And that dies. What did I get? Actually? Maybe. That would be quite useful on me. Yeah, Genesis Loop on Engineer is quite fun. You know, long term, I think maybe I do want the Opus. But on the other hand, I also kind of don't, because the Recycler is fun. So I could easily just get another equipment anyway. Waste of money, and they'll probably die very soon, but it's funny to have both. 2 turrets, 2 drones. Hooray, Siren's cool. I see a Shrine of Blood. Oh, and here's the Magma Worm. In one of the worst places to fight it in. Underground. Yeah, no. There we go. I don't have any bleed, that's the only problem. Aside from that, I'm actually going to do quite easily. There we go. Yeah, don't do that mid-fight. Yeah, one of the big drones is already, like, quarter health. I know they spawn at half health, but, yeah. This is why you don't fight a Magma Worm underground. I'm only doing it because I'm, like, 90% confident it'll be easy. And so far, I'm right. Just because it can attack from anywhere. I want money, though. Ooh, hooray. Double hooray. Yeah, I kept the recycler because off of this stage, I will be getting a red. I am going to do it. Also, any healing items I get, I can convert. Good. And actually pretty decent considering the turrets. I don't really have much of a use for that as it is. Most of my power is in the turrets. I might recycle that one. Actually, yeah, it's probably a pretty decent recycle. I might as well just do the ally worship unit as soon as possible. No bleeds, though, which is a definite issue. Because bleeds are very useful. Still at least 2 to go. Fair enough. Maybe I should have recycled that. I should be fine for money for the rest of the stage. How much? Yeah. Those 2, probably. Crowbar, sure. Useful on everything ranging from high health enemies to overloadings. Double jump or wax quail. Hello, Wisp. I think I want the double jump because I like the vertical mobility. I think one more. Yeah, after that one more. That was correct. So I believe... Is there a chest in there? No. So I believe... that. Also, there's these here, which I'm going to take another one of these. Maybe I should have taken a... I'll do that. Another one of them. It's already attacking stuff, which I'm fine with. Oh yeah, it would be one of them, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm kind of not going to be surprised if they die. It's Eclipse 1, this'll be easy. Just time and pace. Plus Genesis loops. Oh yeah, that's on the turrets, which... they didn't really take too much damage from. Yeah. That wasn't what I had planned, but that worked. Dio's best threat. Ooh, actually yes, because now the turrets have extra lives after they die. This can actually help a lot, especially considering the mobile turrets are more fragile. I'm very happy with that. What are you? Solmarang. No, you're not. You're a... ooh. What do I have? Ghoul's Tome and that. I'll keep the Recycler, but I'll decide. Spawn them both as extra life ones, and Soulless Control units, which will be just as easy. Yeah, Genesis Loop is situational, not bad. Same as everything else. Oh, that's one dead. If I end up with Empathy Cores, I'll probably re-roll it. As much as Engineer is decent with them, because he just has the innate boost anyway, Empathy Cores is still one of the not as good boss items. Yeah. Little Disciple! Does that work with the turrets? No, unfortunately. Because they don't sprint, they only walk. But yeah, I'd rather have Little Disciple, because it means that I can move around a lot easier and still deal damage. Which is a fairly decent amount of damage. Not loads, but it's there. Same as Tucana's opinion. Empathy Cores is just... I don't know. I would argue Queen's Gland is a better boss summoning item. And they all hit that one tiny spike. Stop using cover. There we go. Give me please, or a cycler. I'll risk it. I'll take Recycler into the next stage. And then I'll hopefully be able to get decent equipment here. Deathmark? Deathmark would be useful, but I have no green scrap. I keep forgetting I have two of the most powerful drone in the game. Also, Little Disciple is a great wisp killer. Sure, I'm apparently doing sticky bombs this run. How much? $3.99. I know. Dead. Probably. The previous run was much, much more powerful, but this one is smoother, is the way I'm going to describe it. This one feels more specific to this kind of loadout, where the other one just felt generally powerful. Though this one has much more speed than the other one did, which is where this one feels better than the other one. Really? And it's dead. I didn't actually mean to pick that up. Ah, that's one of them dead. I knew they weren't going to necessarily... Well, at least it almost killed it. What's that? No, what is... Ping! There we go, focus crystal. Actually, yeah, I'm fine making some focus crystals if there's a scrap on the stage, and a Lepton Daisy again. No. Yeah, no, part of the reason why I prefer the mobile turrets, this is basically just why I prefer the mobile turrets, is because you respawn the turrets anyway. It doesn't matter if they die. You just want them to live long enough to not die before their usefulness is like done. Which, assuming that you have a decent set of items, will happen anyway. Like, there's no real issue in any of it. Basically, a lot of the points people make about why the stationary turrets are better than the mobile turrets, I disagree with. Not because they're wrong, but because I don't think they're necessarily relevant to the argument. Another wax quail could be useful. Sure. Another Gorag's Opus. I'll bring it out. And then, what's this? Literally the two that I said I'd take. I do see a Glacial Parent. Though I don't think it's going to be much of a threat, really. I'm just hoping I find a scrapper. I don't need it, but I'm hoping I find one. Yeah, too far away by far. Hello. Goodbye. Yep, TC280 is powerful, but far too expensive. Ah, Will-O-Wisp. Oh, it's Focus Crystal. Yeah, I knew that. Another jump. Slipped on Daisy. Still no scrappers, though. Which is the only real issue. Good. And actually, sure. I'm taking things that are good enough. Not necessarily that are amazing. Yes. Yes, I will. Still too far away. There we go. More speed, always good. I would prefer hoofs because then the turrets would gain... Ooh, scrapper. Then the turrets would gain the buff as well. That's dead. But it's fine not having them because I'm the important part of this triangle. I'm sure the turrets would love hearing that one. That can be focus crystals too. And sure. 20% chance. Hop. Do I have anything else I want to scrap? Not really. As much as I could take the Death Mark, I don't really need it. I don't even think I have that many debuffs. Yes, yes I will. Let's see. Sure, I'll buy one. What debuffs do I have? I have slow, I have other slow, I have fire, and I have... I think that's it. I think I only have 3. 25% chance. I don't think I have any other debuff. Bullhorn. Nah. Razor Wire. Really good for the turrets, especially considering I'm expecting them to take damage. And another way. I'll reroll that one. Yeah. I think, given all of this, I probably want... Forgive me, please? I do have... But my only on-kill damage is 2 Will-O-Wisps. I don't know. Sure. Oh, but I will do these, because they go in close anyway. Oh, another chest. Oh, speaking of... Yeah, the turrets go in close regularly, so giving them an extreme damage up would make sense. Unfortunately, no boss sprinter, but that's fine. Titanic Null doesn't exactly do much for me anyway. Yeah, I don't think I have any other debuffs. I don't think I have really any. Why am I going over here? But the items, that's why. My brain remembered, but I didn't. Versus, yeah, Gorek's Opus, which would be a decent amount of buff. But forgive me, please, there's also the power of 2 Will-O-Wisps. But I also have turrets which now also have ATGs and extremely high damage. I think buffing the entire team makes sense more than the other one. Also, stun doesn't count for... Ow. Didn't actually hit. A stun doesn't count for the thingy. Don't fall off the stage. Death Mark. That's what I was saying. Oh, there's a third one. Fair enough. Yeah, get a decent attack speed, especially a decent attack speed, and Engineer's Primary is actually really strong damage-wise. What did I get? Planula, which... no. And this, which, yes. So I might run back and quickly re-roll that too. That problem is, that's all the way over there. I have a decent movement speed, and I'm only 37 minutes in. I think I'll be fine. Sure. Go over there, missiles. I find it interesting how it's shown how the big drones have individual power parts. Also, I like how it's even shown how Sky Meadow isn't actually like floating islands. They're just really, really weirdly shaped mountains. Meow. I will re-roll. Oh, actually, because I know that I'm not going to be using... forgive me, please. Might as well re-roll it and see if it becomes anything interesting. Nah. This is actually the perfect one, isn't it? No, that one. I know where these go. Boop. Now, what is... It would be. Okay, Gorag's Opus is easily the correct choice. I know I've already locked in that decision with the reroll, but Gorag's Opus is easily going to win. Charged Perforator. Potentially the best boss item in the game. 10% chance to strike enemies with lightning that does 5 times the hit that caused lightning. And is the boss item of the Overloading Worm. So, yeah. Pretty hard to get. Come in at practically 40 minutes. I am definitely faster than what I'd normally be. But then considering that I may or may not have died on the first run because of lack of care, I'm taking this as catch up. I still have an hour and a half left anyway. I can easily do another run, or maybe 2, depending on how fast I go. Whale jump, though a very small one. Plus, going off this, until I use the Dio's best friend, my turrets will be perfectly fine. Even if they die, they obviously have an extra life. So, going off that, there you go, turrets, have some fun. I will go to the cauldrons, if only just to see if there's a white cauldron. They're rare, but they do exist. And after that, I guess I'll just start. 2 soul, 3 mass, 2 design. Interesting thing, unlike drones, the turrets never teleport to you. Is there any white cauldrons? No, I only see 3 cauldrons. Oh no, there is a white. It's meat. Out of all of the items that I could print using a red, it's meat. I'm not even going to call it its name. I'm going to call it its old name. And yeah, if you put in a red item into a cauldron, you only get 3, even though it takes 15 to be able to make a red from whites. How's that for a refund? That's fine, you can get them all. Boop. So that's the attack speed with that, and then I press this. Yeah, it definitely has an effect on them. Good. Hello. Go away. Aw. No. Oh, I could have actually scrapped Gold's Home. That's only one green, it wouldn't make a difference. I might use the stationary turrets again on the next run, just because. I do like both, but metal turrets I just like more. Was the big drone seriously fighting one of the little ones for that long? Oh, also, that's a good point. Because of how the metal turrets work, and ACGs and... yeah, ACGs, sticky bombs, and charged birth rate, although sticky bomb is only ever the ending of a prop chain, they can use the bands now. Have fun. I know this was made quite easy by me having Transcendence, but considering the game also gave me Titanic Knurl and... I'll just drop. Titanic Knurl and... Rejuvenation Rack. On the Hello. On the first stage as well. I think either way, healing-wise, I'd be perfectly fine. With or without Transcendence, I would still have... Don't mess with Perfecteds. Ah. He died. I didn't. I don't know which one was the one that ended up losing their life. Yeah, don't mess with Perfecteds. I got too close. Because as well as their double damage, they also have a defense down as part of their debuff. It's not a fun type of enemy to fight. The scary part is they're only tier 1 elites. They're some of the most powerful enemies in the game, and they're only tier 1, so same as Glacial, Blazing, and Overloading. They have those stats on their health. That's just how powerful the Lunar Chimeras are. Yeah, you can do that to the turrets. It's always fun. And you can get 3. You just turn them into bombs. You just place them on the turrets. Oh. Yeah, I have a higher attack speed now, but Genesis Loop isn't exactly going off fast enough. Maybe that's where the Gorog's Opus can come in. Yeah, no, considering one of the chains, though, you can have... one of the attacks cause the lightning, which then means 6 total times. Then that lightning can then cause an ATG, which adds another 15 times, which makes it to 21 times as a total chain. Then the ATG can finish off with a sticky bomb, which adds just under 3 times. Well, oh, not 3 times, 2 times, it's 180% damage, I think. Yeah, 3 times as a total. Ish. So, was that one actually going to go off? Oh, it did. It got to revive. I didn't see. So you have 22.8 times the damage if all 3 of them go together, off of just 1 attack, proportion-wise. Quite high, and that's only with 3 items. You don't need the stacks of sticky bombs I do, though this does help, because this is 25% versus the initial 5%. But it's not that unreasonable. considering the amount of attacks going off, assuming a 1.0 proc coefficient, that's only 0.05% of the time. 10, 10, and 5. Which takes it down to 1%, and then... yeah. 0.5. I'm gonna turn on my light. I'm gonna pause. Another reason why the mobile turrets are better than the thingy turrets, in my opinion, they have easier access to Deathmark because of their slow. Oh. Hello. The amount of lightning they cool down. This is what I meant by they have such a high proc coefficient. Not proc coefficient, proc rate. Per second, not per attack. Per attack it's actually quite low. They just attack a lot. Also, bang! Yeah, they don't really make Mithrix that difficult. Though, this is a ridiculous run where I have a stupid amount of stuff. I think if Transcendence has an effect on any character more than the rest, it's Engineered. Because with it, it is just ridiculous. I guess we're attacking this one first. That was a rock there. Yeah, the only thing the mobile turrets don't have that the stationary turrets do is the stationary turrets have an easier time aiming upwards. At least in my experience. I don't know if that's actually true, but it feels like it. Probably because they're stationary, there's a lot less moving around to try and get close to an enemy. Unicoin? Unicoin. I'll respawn them just for fun. The only thing is that in this phase they have a higher chance of death. Both because of the triangles attack, and also just because of the hammer swings and shockwaves. Speaking of the triangles attack. Ah, that's fine. He seems very confused about that one. Yeah, I'm not going to bother using Doran's Opus right now, they're just going to die. Oh, the big drone died. Hey, I'll just... All of this together is shredding the health bar in a way that these items together, as most of the run went, shouldn't be able to do. It's literally just because of the last stage. I would have been fine with or without all of the stupid stuff, it's just making it so much faster this way. The final stage only taking 10 minutes-ish. Probably closer to 15 given the ending and phase 4. But, yeah. It's funny. Oh, both turrets died. Oh well. Actually, I might not. Yeah, never mind. Time to run away. Well. I want my stuff back. Where are my turrets? Turrets, get in. Attack. There we go. Yeah, they kind of died. But oh well. I'll be fine. Probably. I'll be fine, so they'll be fine. because I'm the reason they're even here. Oh, don't apply that logic to real life. That's how you end up with bad parents. Dead. I win. Big drone died. Oh well. I'm surprised he made it all the way to the final boss. I'm surprised he made it all the way to phase 3 of the final boss. Can you activate the pillars now? No. I'm not going to bother with them. Whee! Slight quail jump, I believe. Go, Spider-Man, go! Oh, actually made it. Flap. Oh, it's so weird having this actually be full size now. So much room to play with. Murder that Void Reaver! And he's an idiot. But he's gonna revive. Weird fact, Mithrids can use Dio's best friend if it's one of the few items left when he dies. If he has an item left when he dies, as well. Oh, I was watching other stuff, so I actually got snared by a Void Reaver. That barely ever happens. I did that in the wrong order, but that's fine. Void Reaver death? I think so. I think I heard the beginnings of the sound. I just prefer the freedom of the movable turrets versus being anchored down with the stationary turrets. Because I prefer harpoons, I don't like the shield. I never have. Even before harpoons were in the game, I didn't necessarily like the shield. I found it was too in place, which is exactly what its point is. There were too many enemies that were able to just walk through it and then attack your turrets. Literally any of the melee enemies with any decent amount of speed, which is practically all of them. So yeah, that is a full explanation of why I prefer the mobile turrets. I just think they're more useful in more scenarios. They're not necessarily better peak-wise, because potential-wise, the stationary turrets will always... Yeah, they will always be able to peak higher because of Bustling Fungus. I'm gonna look so weird. Frame rate, really smooth. I don't know why I just noticed that. Anyway, it's Distant Roost, which I learned recently. Distant Roost statistically has less chests than Titanic Plains. It makes sense because it is a smaller stage, but I didn't think it was that much smaller. It is. Don't fall off the map. Definitely paying attention. If this is a red, it'll be very funny. If it's a good green, it'll be very funny. Eh. 50 funny out of 100. What's that? I don't know what that emote is called, but I think he wins immediately. But no, in terms of the wider internet, I know that I am in the vast minority of engineer players. 99% of people, as far as I'm aware, prefer the stationary turrets for the bustling fungus strategy. I don't like bustling fungus as an item in the first place. I think I don't remember what it's called, but the void corrupted fungus from the expansion looks so much more useful. Rather than heal while standing still, you heal while sprinting. And to me, that just sounds more useful. Because there are several... Oh, this is about teleporters. I don't actually want to go up here yet. Because there are several characters who can attack while sprinting. But that also means that they can attack while healing. But very few want to stand still. Yeah, he died. Oh well. Boop. This is probably a stupid decision. I'll be fine. I just need to not get hit in one of the slowest characters in the game. With no mobility skills. He's pure attack. At least the way I have him. His Umbra title is actually Fortification Expert, which is true, but that also implies that the default loadout is the more traditional in terms of him. Is this one a red? Yes. And it's a good one. Especially considering I'm going for stationary turrets. Again. Also, I need to heal now, so die. I see Interstellar Death Plan as the bustling fungus done well. You're not tied down to one spot to heal, but the point of healing can't move. There's still a drawback, but it's not afflicate. But it's not as bad as having to stand still in yourself. No, the void items I'm concerned about, but I think will be fun, just not as useful as their regular counterparts, are the Lensmaker's Glasses one, which I forgot what it's called, and the ukulele, which I also forgot what it's called. Chaining attacks into an enemy in itself will be great for things like the final boss, and other big enemies, like, well, other bosses, or just big enemies. But the point of ukulele is it is one of the few true multi-thingy damages. Multi-area. AoE, that one. I know what I'm saying. Where, same as the... I might as well buy this. Same as with Lensmaker's Glasses, the point is that it increases damage, where the Void Glasses, which I don't remember the name of, are purely a chance to execute, with the chance getting bigger the more you have. Though the downside is you can't do it to bosses, which is where Lensmaker's Glasses work very well. That'll be interesting to play with and see how they actually interact with other things. Also, yeah, you can just scale that wall if you want to get up here quickly. I don't know if that was actually part of the design, but it works. And they're not going to take it away, because why would they? There is literally no reason to take away a shortcut, just for the sake of a shortcut. I don't have Bustling Fungus, so that's fine. Yep, Wandering Vagrant. You can always, you can pretty much always tell it'll be a Wandering Vagrant when the boss area is narrow or limited space for the boss to spawn. I don't think that's necessarily part of the game's code, but it always feels that way. Either turret's already dead. This would be an amazing Forgive Me Please run. Place down the turrets, place the Forgive Me Please on them, get a few on-death attacks. And there you go. You now have a very, very oh, one of the turrets is dead. Oh, maybe not. You then have a very workable, easy way to kill. I didn't get a Genesis loop. Lifesteal is useful though. This is a very healing-centric run. If I get Nukana's Opinion as the other red, I'll be very happy. Especially on the turrets. Basically, the way the turrets work are, it's good on one person, so why not put them on 3? This is why Engineer is easy mode, and why I would say to not learn the game on Engineer. He changes the way the game works. No other character plays like Engineer does, and the way he plays makes the game easy. Well, not overly easy, because obviously you can still die, I did. But easy enough to where... What is that drone? Kind of turret. Oh, it's a turret. Easy enough to where he's the easiest of the characters. People say that's Huntress. I disagree. I say Engineer. Huntress is fragile and only one person. Engineer is not fragile and is 3 people. Shrine of Blood could always be interesting. The only downside to having Leeching Seed is, while it's constant compared to oh good, the chance healing of Harvester Scythe, it does have, yeah, it's constant compared to Harvester Scythe. It does have the drawback of Harvester Scythe can actually go to 100%. That could be useful, given what I can do. I'd like to heal now. They'll just hit the thing, yeah. Maybe I should do Void Fields. Maybe. Not sure. Okay, so if this is where the enemies are going to be, then I might as well place the enemies here. Oh, why is that moving upwards? I didn't have any upwards momentum. I don't know. There we go. Stick things on him. Is that an ATG? No. Yes, it is. This run would have actually gone very well with the first run where the turrets had Frost Relic. Maybe I do Void Fields. It'd be easy enough, and I get another red. If I can reach a new altar, I will. If I am unable to, then that's fine. But I want to say you can spawn one, well, one can spawn back here. It didn't, even if it can. I don't know, though. I don't actually know where they all spawn. Have fun. That turret should probably be fine. Lovely sniff that wasn't actually meant to be picked up. Fun. Hop. I saw that there was... Well, yeah, there. Is this. No. As useful as it... Infusion could be useful, but I think I'd actually prefer what I have. Maybe compared to Lepton Daisy, but I don't have much else in the way of healing the turrets, so... Ooh, good. So I think I would prefer it. I can get to a Newt altar. I might do that then. Shield or thing or regeneration. I'm going to choose armor because I'd rather my turrets take less damage than me have to heal it. Also, it means that against statuses, they're much less vulnerable. Good. I have a bit more mobility. Oh. an elite anyway. What is that? That's a printer. What is a printer of? Bustling fungus. Considering what my other items are, I might as well. I don't actually have many whites. My 3 whites are healing, armor, and a slight bit of damage. So I might as well just do it. Actually, that's fine. 2 fungus, 1 armor. That works better than what I was going to do, which was all 3. Boop, boop. Have fun, turrets. There you go, easy targets. I am going to go on an adventure to press a button. Not a button, I know what I mean. An altar. Pop! And that won't kill, but it will... Oh, it did kill, it was crit. Fair enough. Have fun. Infusion? No. I will get the other healing drone, I might as well. This is where I might want to take the volcanic egg for the mobility, but I kind of like the idea of being able to control where enemies go. I say that when a volcanic egg just pooped itself into my inventory. So I might use the egg to quickly press the altar and then pick up my thing again. And I'm very happy I got that after I decided to do the bustling fungus. Yes, button combinations, you're definitely the ones I wanted to press. Can I get up there? Is that locked? It is locked, so there's not going to be anything up there. Go! Make it. Made it. Turret. Yeah, that turret might die. It'll be fine. It was actually fine. What was the teleporter? I want to say it was over here. That's there. Close enough. Death. One there. And I might as well... No, I'll spawn it. Slight bit of time saved, I guess. So travel time. There we go. Eh. I have no AoE, so me doing that is purely just to get the enemies in the range. Well, I do have slight AoE. I have mines and explosive. I have no, like, AoE items, is what I mean. That's a laser, but I have armor, so that shouldn't be the worst. That was risky. Ow. I want to say this is the lowest of the Titans. I could be wrong. Oh, I doubt I'm wrong now. It's actually almost dead. Ah, no, it is dead, so it's definitely the lowest. Yeah, it's possible to avoid... Did they kill one while I wasn't looking? Very flickery. I want to say they killed one while I wasn't looking, because I remember there were 3, and now I only see 2. And, well, I saw 2, now there's only 1. What did I get? Oh. Yay! Well, I'm the engineer, so I need turrets, right? That's how this works. I think one of the missiles just hit a wall. actually, considering the way I heal things. Like turrets and myself and Lepton Daisy. Squid polyps may not be the worst idea anyway, because if I could get one in with the turrets, or rather place the turrets around it when I spawn or do the void cell, it might make sense. No. And no. I will reroll once. Still no. Well, I could do another Transcendence run, not with stationary turrets. Yeah, as the inverse of stationary mobile turrets, and then not giving them Bustling Fungus, don't give stationary turrets Transcendence for the same reason. They work so much better with Bustling Fungus. So before I go through, I am going to go to the toilet, so I am going to go away, not capture card. But yes, I'll be back in a minute. I like how the viewer count went up while I wasn't here. Sounds about right. So according to the viewer list in OBS, there's no one here. What about the viewer list actually on Twitch? The same. Fair enough. I know you can't necessarily believe them anyway because they take a while to update, but that is funny. Not that one. There we go. One there. One there. Where did it spawn? Oh, it spawned all the way over there. Not the best possible option. But they're dying relatively quickly. This could literally just be a scanner and you wouldn't know. Do you that? Wow, that was close. Yeah, Brad's Contraptions as the first enemy sounds about right. I don't think anything here has actually been hit yet. There we go. Where's the next? Oh, just here. Where did it spawn? There. So one there, one there. Go, Squid Turret. Serve me. Be useful. I know that where I placed them, they actually have no overlap. Barely, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. Yeah, this is what I meant. The ability to... Oh, they have bleed. The ability to make... I have armor, so that's fine. Any of the missiles or anything... No, they're just falling. Never mind. I was going to say, if any of them decide to target something, and I know that something has spawned, but they didn't. That works. Next. Over here. Yeah, given how I have armor and bustling fungus, there is basically no reason why I should ever die here. If I really, really wanted to wait out my entire health bar and then not heal, I could die. But somehow, I doubt I will. It's not close enough to bother. What's the other enemy? Oh. Ow. I also have healing stations, so that's fine. I think it's safe to say they got a decent amount of bleed off on me. Hello. That just bounced. How are you? Ow. How are you? Oh, some stun somewhere in there. I don't know where the stun's coming from. Unless... I don't know. Oh, hooray, bleed. Over there, which is going to be a fungus. Yeah. I'm not normally one for engineer bungusing. But why not? I haven't done it for ages. Oh yeah, no, I know it is. I personally prefer mobile turrets, and I know I'm one of that very, very tiny, like 1% of people who thinks that. Squid turret, you shall be protected. He almost died immediately. If I'm gonna have squids, I'm gonna make them useful. He doesn't die. Ow. I should probably be careful, but considering this is the healing going on, I really don't care. I thought I had something appearing. Yeah, no, I know Busting Fungus Engineer is probably the strongest thing you can do in the game, in terms of defense. You really have no reason to die if you do this. At least as long as you get enough. But no, I just prefer the other uses of the mobile turret. They're attacking. I didn't even notice that they had soldier syringe. Probably because of... Ooh, good. Probably because of the previous character eclipses. With the high thingy rate. Also... Oh yeah, he'll die. Or they'll die. Also, thanks for the follow, but I'm 90% sure I didn't hear the follow sound. So either it didn't work, which is unfortunate if it didn't. Or I didn't set it up properly, which would be funny. Heal guards. The game really wants me dead. Oh, I guess maybe I could get them in the circle. I don't really care and ow. Go away. Well, yeah, no, thanks for the follow. Even though I didn't notice it, even though I have finally set up a follow sound. Which would mean I should definitely notice. Oh no, I think it is being healed. Barely. Yeah, I think it's in this turret's thing. No! My favourite survivor is Rex. I'm just going through all the characters in order for Eclipse, rather than going like favourites to least favourites, or the other way around, or whatever order other people choose. I don't know. Ow. I'm really not scared of death. Which is funny, because that literally led to a death earlier. Oh. I got another squid. Yeah, no, my favourite is Rex, because I just find him the most interesting and the most fun. Close second is Acrid. Then after that, they're all pretty much tied. Though I know I like Artificer a lot more than a lot of people. That is a good question. Bandit. Which is weird because he should fit as one of my favourites. But I do not. Apart from the first run I had with him, I haven't really had an easy time with Bandit overall. Not bad, but he is a good character and I am good with him now, at least for the most part. But in terms of the characters which I have had the most issues with, it would be Bandit. But I really like his idea, so not least favourite in design either. In terms of design, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, gameplay is Bandit, but design / concepts would probably be... Probably actually Huntress, because she's just Bow Lady, and pretty much every major game has Bow Lady. Especially because usually it's Bow Lady, not Bow Man. But even then, she's one of my favourites to play. That's useful. Okay, it's a good question then. What are your favourite and least favourite? You've asked me, I might as well ask you. I am making these squids serve their purpose. Squids actually, do have decent damage in... Oh, of course it is. They actually do have decent damage in them. They are just so situational that they're not really very good. I do. And yeah, I was also including a certain special bird. Whee! She was included in my judgments. Yeah, no, I do have everything. I have all the achievements as well. The only things I haven't done are the Ally Worship Unit logbook and Eclipse. They are the two things I haven't done in the game. Yeah, Loda is very high up there for me. She's fun. But then Loda is a mix of power and also like actually fun. Leeching Seed is pretty decent. At least without much of a crit rate. Not the best, not the worst. That squid's gonna die. Yep. Yeah, there will be. It's just how the stream works. Though it shouldn't be a massive delay. Well, no. There's no delay between when I type something and when I read it. There's a delay between when you type something, I read it, and then that information gets sent back to you. Ow. The delay is in you then seeing what I've said. I didn't actually notice they got that. I would have been much more careful if I did see that. Oh well. Yeah, no, I have all of them. I didn't even notice they had the band. Oops. Oh well. That's funny though. Now I'll save stationary turrets. Oh, like I said. Yeah, like I said, I'm not being careful enough, and I wasn't. And I knew I wasn't. I didn't change anything, though. What is that printer? Rusted key. Possibly. Yeah, both deaths today have been because I've been careless, not bad. So I'm fine with that. Because it's funny. What is the third item here? Oh, a key. But not dead. Fair enough. I'd rather open this first. Yeah, I would say I was right to open that first. That'll make the first stage boss a lot easier. I don't know what I want though. Probably a key out of these actually. Or maybe I do try Void Fields again. Because Void Fields is probably a good idea. Yeah, key. Pop. Sure. That turret didn't place. There we go. I'll die. That should also die. I guess crowbar, actually. Makes the most sense. Especially considering the shift. Well, the shift and several things. Shift, turret, everything. Crowbar does make sense. Because turrets have the gasoline, mines just deal high damage, and are good for taking out weak enemies easily. The schedule is below. 4 days a week, though 5 streams. Because today, Sundays, there are 2. Like there's... Some of them are kind of fitted around other stuff, so the times aren't always the same per day. Well, yeah, per day they're the same, but they're not always the same as each other day. But yeah, Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. It's pretty good. I'd say I also have a decent mix. Mondays and Sundays are Risk of Rain 2 days, though Sunday also has the Pokemon Soul Link Nuzlocke. Is that just going to throw the items off the edge? It might. Is there a thing down here? No. Oh no, this should be fine, I think, because it'd land here. That is if they'll... Yeah. You know, Tuesday is the more just because we can co-op. Not for really any other reason apart from just because we can. I'm not going to play with that anymore. At least not until the boss is dead. Which I might want to do now. Kind of want to see what's in this though. Then I'll also get that money from the boss, so 50-50. Either way, I'm going to place... No, I should have the money now. This works. And then Thursday is the Binding of Isaac. So I'm fine with that. That would have been useful. Last run I would have died anyway, because the enemy's getting 3 fire bands is always interesting, especially when 2 of the 3 enemies were able to use them. No, not 2 of the 3. 3 of the 4. Basically, what I should have done was notice that there were fire bands and ran. What I didn't do was notice there were fire bands. Yeah, no, this is fine. I knew that was a risky Void Fields after the first enemy, because the first enemy being... that, I'm fine with that. The first enemy being... that is... not a chest, is it? Or it's a cloak chest. Ping the thing. Considering the hitbox, I doubt it's a chest. Oh, it could be a chest. I don't know. I do have a YouTube channel. The link should also be below if I remember correctly. Yeah, I pretty much just post all of these. Not so much on the same day anymore. It used to be literally straight after I'd start uploading, but I've changed how I do stuff, so they should look nicer. Spider mines are still amazing. What? I want to know what that is. It kind of looks like it's same as the Twitch. I want to hold on. Yeah, there's literally a link below the stream. Hold on. There you go. What is this? It could be a cloak chest, but I doubt it. No, it's a drone. It's a worthless drone. But there's a chest over here that I didn't get. That's fine. Enemies do get in quite close to the turrets anyway. I like how they'll just look at the closest thing to them. I'm fine with that. Considering I have Rejuvenation Rack, meaning it will always be a full heal. Another key printer. And what is this? A brooch printer. I'm kind of happy with what I have. I don't feel like the need to make more keys. Plus, chances are I'll get decent items along the way anyway. So there is that. If there's a lunar item on the stage that I don't want, I might as well pick it up. And again, I will try Void Fields, just because. Hopefully this Void Fields won't result in enemies that are really mean. The only thing that was missing was the mushrooms. I do also have a Discord server. It's very dead, / never lived in the first place. But it is there. And if people talk in it, I will talk to them. It's just no one talks in it. And when I talk in it, no one talks either, because there's not really many people in there. But over time, it should grow when people actually join. Though, for the most part, I've noticed that Discord isn't really... If you focus on it and see it as what it is, being just a place to talk to people, then it's fine. But when people try and literally make it the cornerstone of their online community, it doesn't work. Which I find interesting. Fuel cell. Not it doesn't work, but it's just don't focus on Discord first. At least from what I've noticed. It can be much more useful to focus on other things, like your Twitch channel first. Loads of crowbars, though I think I want focus crystals. At least off of the first. I don't have the money. Oh, I do. No. Well, maybe, but I don't really have much of a reason to. This will take stage 2, stage 3. Well, yeah, stage 2, stage 3. So if I get another key, that'll take me up to stage 4 for keys, assuming I do find all of the things. Like everything, I'm not going to go massively out of the way to look, but I might as well look for the lockboxes, and for the most part, they're hard to miss. Yeah, if I can find a new altar, I will use it. Not one here. No. Need speed. Speed is useful. Also, at this point, I do also want to do Void Fields to catch up a little bit, because this is quite slow, but then it is also Engineer, so yeah. He's quite slow in himself anyway. There we go. Hop. Well, this is where the teleporter is. I'll save that till the end. Healing item, which will hopefully actually be Bustling Fungus. No, but that's fine. Nom. Yeah, a single crowbar really changes the ability to kill things as Engineer. It becomes so much easier. Because all the lower, all of, like, the lower health things just end up dying to one rather than taking a couple. I would like to find this lockbox though. Lockbox does sound quite useful. It could be in the water over there, but somehow I doubt it. So I'm not sure where exactly it would be. Oh, there it is, I see it. Good. Fair enough. Over by the teleporter, actually. Quite a few chests around this section of the map. Specifically here. Random chance. Yeah, the only problem right now is that I'm not... That's good. I'm not necessarily fast. No, I'm not going very fast. No, that is also true. It's 13 minutes in and I'm not even done with the second stage. But, literally, I am not fast. Ow. Okay, you die. Not what I want yet, but fair enough. I might as well at least check over there. Well, there's a chest here too. Because I want to say a new Tolter can spawn over there. Good, I have some actual speed. Speed is important. That's dead. There is also another active item. It's always useful. Is there... no. Tormarang. Actually, no. As good as it could be, I have bleed through my turrets anyway. I don't think there's necessarily a new altar on this stage. Or there could be, but it's just in the inaccessible area up there. No, I don't see one. I can't make this jump, can I? No. There to there, then. This is quite slow. Should be fine. Probably fine. Where do I place this? Over here, I guess. Are they... oh, I don't know. Good. I'm not actually sure where the elite golem looked, but it wasn't at me or the turrets. What did I get? Warhorn. I guess. Not the most useful or the least useful. I have Christmas as turrets. They bring gifts, and those gifts are death. Yeah, I was pretty sure that there are some well, not some stages, but there are stages where the new Tolter will just not spawn. Because some stages have guaranteed new Tolters, which there are actually quite a few. Valley Point Delta does, though I barely use it. Bang and Aqueduct does, and that's one I use quite a lot. If I use any guaranteed one, it's usually that one. Scorched Acres does. That's one I have used, but it's just so out of the way. Same as Rally Point Delta one is so out of the way as well. I don't know if any of the stage 4s do. I think Abyssal Depths does. I'm not going to say 100% to that. Spider-Mine, go! Yeah, here, it's up there. More damage, might as well. Stage 3, I might still try to do Void Fields. Not sure. It could be useful, but on the other hand, it could also just lead to me dying if I try it this late. It's probably going to be fine if I do, though. Could be useful. None of them. I need money anyway. Just the big thing. Yes, spider mines. That... Fair enough. That worked. What do I have death-wise? I have that, and that's... and Monster Tooth. That's fine. I have healing in the form of Forgive Me Please as well, so it's just healing and damage versus the healing only. The difference is, this needs to be slightly more planned, but in total it should still be fine. I can't jump that high. Ow. Eh. Yeah, I heal 37, so my full health is 559. That's a decent amount of health per bubble. Especially considering how many I can stack up to from a single, Forgive Me Please. Oh, there we go. Hustling Fungus. My turrets will now live forever. Especially with, thingy. Well, in that case then, if I do end up finding a new altar... Oh, it was slowly rising. I was going to say that's a really, really flat spin. Oh, not again. I don't want to have the Squid Guard. Well, no, it was fine. That wasn't the reason I died. The reason I died was general incompetence. Well, the teleport's here, but I'm here now too, and that isn't open. So I know a new altar can spawn up there. Boop. Useful. Yeah, I want to say a new altar can spawn up there as well, but I don't know all the spots. I know a lot of the spots, but I don't know all of them. That could be useful, though I in some way wish I took the mobile turrets because of that, because then I'd have another slow to play with. Either way, I'm on the hunt for a lockbox. The only thing is, by having more healing in the smaller space, you have to put the turrets closer together. Overall, it is fine, and also, yeah, they have double healing. Money! No. That'll be fine. Stuff could be good. If I find a scrapper. Oh, they are elite. Have them. Oh, another loot coin. Oh yeah, my turrets are dead. Oh, here's the thing. Chronobauble, actually, sure. Obviously, this is only Eclipse 2, so Chronobauble isn't as useful as Eclipse 4 and up. But Chronobauble is actually quite useful. Being able to slow enemies down in the majority of the game isn't so good. It's just not as good as it could be. But in the rest of the game, as in the minority, it's actually pretty decent. That is a recycler. Yeah, I'll carry the recycler for a bit. An active chest. That, I missed the Brainstalks. It's fine, Brainstalks isn't the most useful on Engineer. That was just bad reactions. I don't... Adaptive chests are actually quite rare compared to the rest. Gohoof could still be useful, but I'd still prefer my items for other things. I say that when... Well, no, there are a few I'd rather keep. Also speed. Block rate, yes. Ow. Oh, and Gohoof, hooray! Everything dies. I want to say you can get a new altar up here, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I can stack them up to 6. Which I believe you can actually place the number you have stacked up to. Because I know the default is you can only place up to 4. Yeah, in terms of speed, maybe I do play with the Hoof Printer. Actually, yeah, I will take Stun Grenade. That is, I think, now a 10% chance to stun. I don't know whether or not I play with the printer or not. I will. That's fine. I'll see what my speed is like after every one. I still have 1. And now I don't, but there is a printer for these up there too. 1 more. That's fine. And then I'll go up here. Print one of these. That's fine. And I'll leave it at that. I'm going to keep the recycler for now. Meow. Wish. I am going to place a turret here and a turret here. Just because. Imp Overlord. I have bleeds and other forms of damage, it'll be fine. Them and these. If I get Shatter Spleen, that'll be funny. I didn't. I got a double jump, which I'm actually going to take. I think recently most of my deaths have been Void Fields and the last stage. I don't think I've really died too much on other stages. I am also including Multi-Eclipse on that, but I also don't count Multi-Eclipse as part of the average. I count that as an outlier, because it is. Oh. I always forget how high the stationary turret range is. It is surprisingly good. That is a benefit that these turrets have over the mobile turrets. They have a higher range. This is fine, though in some ways kinda wish I kept Forgive Me Please. Because then I'd have money printing abilities. Though on the other hand, Recycler is always useful, and there are also strong enemies on this stage anyway, so money-wise I should be fine, with or without it. Stop attacking my healing drone. That drone that does barely anything for me, and I genuinely don't care about it. Yeah, that's generating a bit unfortunate, but okay. I'll fight this apparently. Not them. Hit it. There we go. I just don't want it to regenerate its shields. I just attacked the thingy. What is this? Oh, it's a missile drone. I'll see how well it does. Okay, good. My stuff isn't. That's fine. They're actually pretty decent with that. That'll be fine. Oh, speaking of forgive me, please. Print me money. That's fine. I'll remember the recycler's there, though. Is this path open back here? Yeah, because I'd rather have the forgive me please right now for the money. But the recycler... No, okay. The recycler for the items that come out of that money. No. The majority of stuff is actually fine anyway. For the most part, you really don't need to reroll most items in the game. I fell. That turret will be fine. Oh, this turret. There's another great wisp. Yeah, there is. In that case, have fun with some fire... or not. Fireworks. That's one for this stage. Not this stage, the next stage. Also, I would also like a scrapper. That would be useful too. Yeah, saying about the range of the turrets. I think this. And this. Okay, good. And then, of course, just for the fun of it, and because I want the money, boss is fine. This will... yeah, that's easy. Okay, then next, another Stone Titan. That's actually kind of lucky. Oh no, the turrets. Whatever will I do? They genuinely didn't take any damage from that. They just healed it immediately. For you, sure. Oh, here's a teleporter. My healing drone... it didn't die. My healing drone is alive. I think I saw another healing drone at some point. I wasn't going to because money, but now I have money. Ow. Hello. Well, that's some money. Where? Oh, that's an equipment drone. I do want the recycler, though, wherever that was. Around here somewhere. Down there. Oh, there's the drone. I will go onwards, open this chest, and then probably dump the recycler for the rest of the run. No, I don't want to recycle that. That's just useful. So what is this? I might recycle this. Yeah, I'll see if I can get anything else. Forgive me please is good. But I also have other options I might be able to get. No. I think I'll keep recycling for the rest of the stage. That seems like a good middle ground. There's nothing there. Kind of wish I got Hard Light Afterburner, because that just turns it from 4 harpoons to 6, which is actually pretty good. That's a red. That's good. That's... sure. That's getting recycled. It's not bad, but on the other hand, that's good. Especially given the run I have right now. And especially given the turrets I have. This is the kind of run you want the stationary turrets on. Oh, another chest. And also, part of the reason why Nukan's Opinion is my favourite red in the game. Though, that isn't inherently because of what it is in terms of engineer. That's because of what it does for the whole game. It turns something that isn't damage, and a lot of the time, not necessarily in general, because a lot of the time you're at full health and then you just die. Rather than being sure and sure. Is that open? I don't think so. Yeah, rather than being like medium health, sometimes low, sometimes high. After a while, you just end up being full or not. Like just, well, full or empty. As with the way I died on the previous run. Yeah, I'll take stun. Also, Forgive Me Please will be really good with this, because I can just walk into the healing area. Do the thing. Apparently I had less of a charge on that than I thought I did. But yeah, it just turns not damage into more damage, which is always useful. And yes, it looks like you can. That's good. No Elder Lemurians yet. And I know that now that I've said that, they will spawn. But no, so far there isn't. I think it's time that I go down and grab the Forgive Me Please. Oh, fair enough. Because the healing potential on that would be very nice. Ow. Yeah, the way those vents work is not always the best. Oh, hello. Is there a guaranteed one up here, or is this just a place where they can spawn? It's just a place where they can spawn. It might actually be a really good place to put the turrets. Right on the... I'm gonna try that. Right on the edge here. Ow. Obviously that takes them away from me, but that's fine. I have my own healing. Magma Worms! Which, yeah, I am completely fine with. Yes, this was a great idea to put the turrets over there. Also, I have Lifesteal and Razor Wire, and they set me on fire. I think I have Lifesteal. Very good. I'm not going to re-roll that, there's no reason to. Maybe I don't have Lifesteal. Either way. There is Rex. Was it? Oh, just called Broken Robot. Yeah, no, they can't fire at stuff exactly over here. But, no, it was a good idea. I'm just going to do that. No enemies are spawning. I want enemies to spawn. The amount of skulls coming out. They're supposed to be skulls, but I'm pretty sure they're actually just green fireballs. Oh no, they are actually skulls. There are skulls on them. And just to add even more healing to the mix. This amount of healing is only with one bustling fungus. Obviously it's actually 3, because there's 3 circles. But yeah, it is completely ridiculous. And it's amazing. Stuff like this is why people consider bustling fungus to be one of the best items in the game on Engineer. Not going to kill me this time. Obviously it's not a overloading, but it's still a... blazing, I know what it would be. Oh, there is stuff down there. There's a grandparent down there. Useful. Go chase the rocks. Hello. Oh, fair enough. Ah, she did a lot of damage to them. Oh, they're not actually close enough. Oops. That would explain it. Pop. This is only with 2 daggers as well, a decent amount of bleed. Yeah, no, they died. They just died. That would explain why the overloading one killed me so quickly. Well, I knew why it killed me so quickly. It's an overloading Greater Wisp, but they have surprisingly high damage. The problem wasn't that I died. The problem was I didn't even notice that I died. It just was, I'm alive, and then I'm not. That's how both of my deaths have been so far. Which is fair enough, because it means that it's better than just slowly losing and then just, oh no, I know I'm not going to live, but I'm going to go as far as I can. It just was genuinely, oh, I'm dead. Which is my preferred way to die in this game, as weird as it might sound. Because that means I wasn't being aware enough, which means that there is something to take from it. So, well, there's always something to take from it. That's the fun of this game. Boop. This is definitely the last run. Actually going to go on a little bit longer than I'd like. That's fine. I want a medkit. Medkit would be nice just for when I take full damage. Engineer is no way to avoid full damage. I say about full damage when I know I have a double jump. I'm just... Ooh, Will-O-Wisp. I'm just largely ignoring that I have a double jump because I have healing. They are dead. There is also money over there, but I have 7,000. There is also this here, but I don't need it. I only did the previous one because then that would... Speaking of money, because then that would allow me to get the legendary chest a lot easier. And then still have quite a bit left over. That's a turret. These are... How much crit do I have? None. Then in that case, I'll take this. There is a scrapper here, though, which I would like to scrap Gore's tome. Oh, speaking of crit. That's still not enough. Scrap Warhorn. Scrap this. And probably nothing yet. I'll wait till the rest of the stage. I have the money for the rest of the stage, that's fine. I am going to see... Is that Predatory Instinct? That's fine. Maybe I should have taken... Hello. Yeah, I kind of guessed that you never actually disappeared. Fair enough. I find it funny how on both runs with the Dio's best friend have been the ones where I haven't really died at all. Obviously, I have died twice today, but they were both, like I said, instant and funny. Oh, actually, I will scrap some whites while I think about it. I'm just preparing for the next stage. I think that's actually going to be it for the whites. At least right now. I'll get some other stuff. I'm going to go to the underside too. I haven't forgotten about that. But yeah, no, on both where I have Dio's best friend have been the most comfortable ones. Yes, actually. White Square is useful. Yeah. How is gaming? Oh, they actually annoyed the grandparent now. Why didn't I stick? This works. I just fell out of the air current. You're not meant to be able to fall out of the air current. I didn't fire. This is 2, isn't it? That's fine. That is not scrap. No. And what is that? Energy drink? Energy drink is good. I have 2 scrap. Any other whites I would like to become an energy drink? Not overly. Good. Good, that solves the problem I had. I now have a 20% crit rate, which is actually pretty decent. At least considering the rest. Also, it's just more healing as a total. No, I'm gonna scrap this and make... Or maybe I do just make 3 energy drinks. I don't know. What would be more worth it? Energy drinks or a potential green that only has a chance to actually be what I want? There's more speed. I jumped into that one on purpose. Oh, did you get the bug where he just doesn't do phase 4 for some reason? I know there's a reason for it, but I don't remember what the reason is. I've done it before, though. Oh, one of my turrets died at some point. I almost... Yeah, I'm going to kill that grandparent. I think I want the speed. Yeah, I think I want the speed. Yeah, no, I've had a bug before where I know some other like YouTubers have had it as well, but I had it before them, so I win. Where at least before they uploaded videos with it, because I've had it all the way like since before the game release. It's just a part of how the boss system works for some reason. If bosses spawn with multiple enemies, and for some reason you kill one of them immediately before the rest spawn, you can make the game think that the bosses are all dead, so it'll spawn the items. But the rest of the game knows that they aren't all dead, so the teleporter doesn't actually unlock until... Well, the boss section of the teleporter requirements doesn't unlock. So you still have to actually kill the rest, but the items just drop early. I'd imagine because it's not game-breaking, they just leave it. There's no reason needing to fix that. Oh, and Illimarian did finally spawn. Fair enough. Anyway, hello grandparent. You can have 2 children for your lap. And also, not me. It's dead now. Yeah, you can't do this, can you? Yeah, you can't even interact with it. Random thing. Don't teleporter. Second thing. The elements here are actually... the same ideas, or in reference to the same ideas behind Blood, Soul, Design, and Mass. They all have features in those directions, like the pillars. You know, the downside is I only have 1 turret ready right now. Also, I need to find a 5th thing to scrap from my list. I'm not sure. Maybe... I think out of all of this, Rose Buckler. Also, I know I said about having a missile... Not missile, a turret ready, but oh well. Wait, hold on, for Deathmark. I have Bleed, I have Slow, I have Fire... Do I have anything else? I don't think so. Stun doesn't count for Deathmark. I don't think I have any other debuff. I have several sources of fire, but they're not different. I think it'll be Deathmark. I think Deathmark genuinely doesn't do anything for me. When do I get... I don't... What is the spawn requirements for engineer? I think engineer is... Oh, I'll drink this as well. So I paused. I want to say engineer is do 30 stages. Just in general, across all of your runs, just do 30 stages. I think you have to finish the stages, though. I could be wrong about that. I genuinely don't remember. But I'm pretty sure that is at least one of the characters. He is one of the... Oh, they're just dead immediately. Engineer is one of the earlier characters you'll unlock, though. So... Just play the game and you'll unlock him. Though, the way I'm playing Engineer right now, with the Harpoons rather than the Shield, and Spider Mines rather than... I want to say Pulse Mines, but I could be wrong on that. That is because of other unlocks on Engineer. That turret's dead. Yep. I'm very happy I went for speed. If I didn't, then dodging this might actually be difficult. Ah, okay. Yeah, this is Eclipse mode. This is beyond Monsoon, which is hard. But yeah, just keep playing the game and you'll unlock him. I don't remember the exact requirements, but I know it's just a general thing you'll be doing anyway. Quite a few of the character unlocks are like that. Just they'll happen as you play. You can look them up if you want, but that's more up to you. I'd recommend you don't, just because. 3 Chronobaubles! I can literally make another red off of the Chronobaubles. Which I might actually do. I don't know. I already have the one ability to make a red. And this run is already kind of stupid in the first place. But yeah, no, this is a very fun game. I'm just happy to see more people playing it. I've played this game for quite a while, since before the full release. I wasn't streaming that entire time. Yeah, just for fun. I'll make another red on the next stage. Though, also, one thing I will say is, considering you got the game yesterday, if you want to avoid spoilers of what the final level and final boss are, maybe don't watch this bit. Though this is the last run of this stream anyway, so there won't be much more. Also, thanks for... Yeah, my follow sound is definitely not working. I didn't hear it either, for that one. No, thanks for following, I only just noticed. I'm going to look into that and why it's not playing, or if it is playing and it's just not loud enough. Could be that. But yeah, no, this is the final stage, so your decision on whether or not you watch. You are welcome to, though. I'm not saying go away. Because saying go away would just be stupid. That'll be fine. Is it genuinely being pushed back? Or was that just its own... No, the turrets can genuinely just push them back. That's funny. Also, if I can have that kind of ease in taking out a perfected Chimera Wisp, I am quite happy with my damage. And speed, yeah, damage and speed, they're fine. This will be fine. This will be easy. Don't have the turret yet, actually. Yeah, this run ended up going pretty well. It is, yeah, it is funny what I said, where both runs where I've had Dio's best friend are the ones where I've been powerful enough to not need it, and haven't had those instant death type scenarios come up at all. This one especially. This is the strongest one of the entire day. Are there even any red printers? Did I bring 10? Oh, there is. That's a cauldron. That's different. Not a... I know what I mean. That's a white printer cauldron. Same thing. Oh, there is. And it's ceremonial daggers, which is actually perfect. Yep, that's it. Well, I'm going to get what the original ceremonial daggers was then. Because at some point its damage was halved. Ow. Which means that, as well as a Newcomer's Opinion extremely stupid run, where I can do that, I now also have Ceremonial Daggers with the full 3 charges of Forgive Me Please, which means that this is now very stupid and funny. Ooh. It could also, for the follower sound, it could just be that the game is loud, because I know it's not on the louder side. I do want to make it louder. This game is currently only running on about 20% sound. Oh, the master volume, sound volume, and music volume are all about 20%, which means that surely each of them are only on about 4% combined. This game can get loud. Also, Windows is on 40% as well. So, yeah, I don't know. Just have loads of mines. If they come closer, they die. Whee! I remember there was, I think it might actually still happen, an interesting thing you can do with focus convergence, where you get it as engineer, place down your turrets, and then all 3 focus convergences together work for the charge areas, because there's technically 3 of them, because the items get duplicated between you. I'm just going to do Pillars of Soul. They're the fastest. Blood actually might be tied, but there's multiple over here, so I might as well just go over here. I'd say... I'd overwhack Quail, yeah, that's a Quail jump. Using the momentum of a slope to push you up high. If you have high enough speed, you can genuinely go all the way from there to there. It's actually not as fast as you think it'd have to be. I'm just going to hide back here. Don't die. Well, my turrets did. Yeah, if I'd have actually lived on all 4 runs, there was a chance. Well, actually, I'd argue I'd have time for 3-ish. I'd probably have been able to do up to Eclipse 3 or 4. But I didn't. But two Eclipses within 1 isn't too bad. What is that chain? Which chain? Oh, this one. That's Sentient Meat Hook. Like Ukulele, if you found the Ukulele, which I think is unlocked by default. It's you hit an enemy and there's a chance for chains to shoot out to other enemies to deal bonus damage. It's actually one of the better items in the game. Or do you mean this chain, which is Razor Wire? Which is you get hit and send out blades that attack other nearby enemies. Basically a counterattack. I don't think there's any other chain items either in the game or in my inventory. What is this chain? I don't know. They're just design elements. I am done. Wait. Oh, probably want to land first. There we go. Yeah, well, anyway, time for the final boss. All the way up here. Final boss. Where I have a ridiculous amount of damage going into this. Ow. He attacked at the exact place I wanted to go. That was more luck for him than anything. Actually, if I just... There you go. Come close. Yeah, this is, oh, one of them is actually dead. Because I have Dio's best friend, which is the white teddy bear surrounded in red, I have an extra life, and because Engineer gives his items to his turrets, they have an extra life too, but they're actually dead now. They've been killed twice. Oh, and also, to answer the chain question, because I didn't even think about it, the one on the actual player model is Sentient Meat Hook. So yeah, you probably meant Sentient Meat Hook. I didn't even notice it. Yeah, this isn't always how the final boss goes. This run is extremely overpowered. It just happened to go this way. But that's phase 1. There's more than just one phase. Yeah, no, overall, this is not normally this easy. To explain all the different things going on between the items, basically I have a ridiculous amount of healing, which then fuels the newcomer's opinion, which is even more damage. But considering, like, all of those green skulls are extra damage, and then because of how, yeah, this was a very lucky run, this run is ridiculous in the best way. And then because of how the turrets work, they can't move, so Bustling Fungus is extremely useful, and they heal each other if you put them close enough, which I don't actually know if they are. Yeah, so they're really hard to kill, plus a few other things. And then, on a completely separate bit, I have Forgive Me Please, which mimics enemy deaths. Which summons more healing, which helps with Nukan's opinion, because all of those skulls. And these purple daggers are from ceremonial daggers, which summons daggers when enemies die, or multiple times per use of Forgive Me Please. So I have two individual ridiculous synergy sets, basically. And they are very overpowered. And I have some of my favourite items in the game, in general, just within this run. Also, to top it off, I also have an extra life. Until I die, the turrets keep their extra life too. But once I die and the turrets either use theirs or... Yeah, the turrets either use theirs or they themselves just be respawned by me. They don't get it after I've used it. They only have an extra life because I have an extra life. Speaking of them dying, come over here. Get attacked by the ridiculous damage. They're dead. Notice how the way I'm fighting as engineer is I'm not actually doing much fighting. I'm more focusing on dodging, and I actually landed that on him. That's funny. Yeah, focusing more on the dodging and the not dying. Oh, that goes over this rock. Not close enough for... Oh, it's close enough for them to shoot him. Good. Not close enough for Nukan's opinion, though. Oh. Fair enough. Unicorn. Boop. I think I missed. Yeah, I did. He's slowly killing my drones, but that's fine. I don't need them. Like, genuinely, I don't need them. I'll just leave one of my turrets there for him to play with. Because that should just shoot him. I'll just hide over here. Yeah, as I lose items, the turrets lose items too. But... Oh, the turret's dead. Oh well. I just need to not die now, basically. I know that's kind of true, just in general. Just don't die. But no, I just need to not die. Once you damage him enough, he starts doing this attack, which also just hurts him. He slowly just kills himself. You can speed it up, but yeah. I just need to make sure he doesn't kill me. Which is actually easy enough to do. Do I have any on death effect? I do. Land. Land next to him. Oh, that is actually close enough. That's good. I think I have all of the healing items as well. I don't think he can heal anymore. Yeah, final phase, he takes your stuff and you need to take it back. And in the process, kill him. Or, in my case, I'm just going to dump two... He might actually kill himself. No. I'm just going to dump two turrets on him that'll just kill him with skulls. Whee! Yeah, both runs where I had an extra life were both runs where I didn't die once. I choose this portal. Ooh. The furthest away place I could have been. Yeah, it's a good thing I have movement speed. Yeah, no, once you're in the arena, it's a one-way wall. You can't get out. You either die, or you win. So now it's the escape sequence. I'll place these here, I guess. I say these, only one of them. Now two of them. Yeah, there's also several other items in this mix as well. Like I have leads, I have missiles, I have a lot of speed. A bit of a block rate, not loads, but enough. And these are Void Reavers. Don't be in that circle when they die. You can die and win the fight. Well, yeah, true. But then you can't win the run. Unless you have Dio's best friend, but then I wouldn't consider that a death. I mean a run loss. So, you can die and win the charge. If you die after it's done, you actually still get the victory and it doesn't count you as a death. Found that one out with multiplayer. That might be multiplayer only though. But yeah, that will... I've gone 25 minutes-ish after where I was supposed to, so that is definitely the end. Yeah, that was funny. It wasn't me who died though. Yeah, no, I have gone quite a bit over when I was meant to, so... Hooray! Yeah, if I didn't die twice, I probably could have gone even further, but oh well. Engineer is relatively easy, and I've shown it in both turret styles. Yeah, no, I still think Engineer is the most different of all the characters, and also the one you shouldn't learn the game on. Because he's too different. He'll teach you things that you shouldn't do. Not necessarily that you shouldn't do, but just aren't necessarily useful. But yeah. I will be back in a bit, though. Actually, in about 35 minutes. Not 25 minutes. Because there will be the Pokemon Platinum Soul Link Nuzlocke. But yeah, I am now on Eclipse 3 with Engineer, which is going to be one of the biggest hurdles for Engineer, because he doesn't have a way to block full damage. This is where Engineer being slow will be a problem. And also where mobile turrets might start falling off. Literally. If they fall, they'll probably die. But yeah, off of that. Good progress, 2 follows, so thanks for both. I'll look into the sound, that's odd. Yeah, anyway. I will be returning in a bit for another game. Bye! Also, another stream of this tomorrow. And probably Tuesday, because that's when the expansion comes out. Yeah. Bye!